What's going on, YouTube? Back at it again. I am working on my white CRV today, and I am doing what I'm doing is I'm changing out the wheel bearing. Now, there's not a lot of videos on YouTube how to do this, and so I figured I'd make one. All right. It is pretty simple, so you guys can do this yourself. I am kind of halfway in the process already, but I can go back a little bit to show you guys what I did. So I took out the rims, right? And so now you're gonna be left with your brake, your drum brake, right? So what I did was I took out this bolt right here that's holding the emergency brake. That's a 12, and then there's two 12s right here that hold the back of the brake line. So what you can do is just take out these 4 bolts that's holding this drum plate, and that one is these are 14s. Okay, after that, take it off. Okay, then before you're gonna be able to do that though, is you're gonna have to take out the wheel hub. So the wheel hub is here. All right, so I have it on my tool just to show you. And so this thing is in here like that, and what I did was I took out the axle nut right here. I used my my DeWalt impact, and it is a 1 1/4 inch axle nut. So I just took that out. What I did was I used this tool, connected it using my lug nuts. All right, and then you kind of just slide hammer it out, and it's pretty easy. A few slides and this thing should pop out. All right, now the bearings are in here. The bearings on this one is already worn out, and so that's the reason why I'm changing it, but I'm going to use the same hub. And there is this I forgot. So yeah, they have this this riser or something like that. I forgot what they call it, but this needs to be cut off because I'm using the wheel hub. All right, so I got okay, so now I'm here, and what you have left is 3 bolts, and that is a 17. So you'll just go in the back and take that off. All right, I'm most likely not gonna get this on video just because my glasses only records every 3 minutes. But yeah, so you take out the 17s. There's 3 of them. All right, and then what I do is I'm going to use a chisel, and I'm going to go and chisel it, and then it should come out. All right, so I'll show you guys that when I get to it. All right, let me take out these 17s first. Okay, all right guys, so let me go to the back of the wheel hub so you guys can see what we got. All right, so the 17 is right there. It's 1, 2, and 3. I forgot about the sensor. That is your ABS, and so that needs to be taken out first before the wheel bearings. Alright, so let's take this out. And there's 2 of them, and they're 10s. Okay. So take this, set that on the side. Alright, and then now you have access to the 17s. I'll use an extension. Okay, the other one. Let me put the sensor on the side real quick. Okay, and then the third one up top. Ooh. Okay. Alright, so now let's get this. This should make it faster. Alright, so let me get my hammer. Okay, and the chisel that I use is, I think, this one. Yeah, this is just a set that I got from Harbor Freight. But now, after you get all 3 bolts holding up this wheel bearing, I just hit this chisel with a chisel all around. And on the side. Alright guys, so that's how you get your wheel bearing out. As you guys can see, this will probably take about 20 minutes taking it off and putting a new one back in here. Should take another maybe 20-25 minutes. But yeah, so that's how you remove an old squeaky, and say like that bearing is, this bearing is already worn out. Yeah, but yeah, so if you have a worn out and a bearing that's making all this noise, this is how you remove it. And putting a new one back on is just in reverse order. Like I said guys, it's pretty simple. So you guys should be able to do this on your own with just some simple tools, except for maybe that. So the slide hammer kit, I bought this from Amazon, and I believe it was 28 bucks, right? So you get a whole kit like that, and that's all you need. Alright guys, I'll end it here, and I'll put back my new one, or put on my new one. Alright guys, later.